Hello everybody and welcome to another tutorial. For this stitch you need to chain multiple of 12 plus 6 additional chains at the end. For my little swatch I'm going to chain 24, which is the multiple of 12 plus 6, which makes total of 30 chains. Here is my initial chain. Now let's start row 1. We need to make one double crochet in each chain, starting from the 5th chain from the hook. So yarn over. First let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go into the 5th chain and start making double crochets. Continue until you reach the end. And this is row 1. Now let's start row 2, chain 3 and turn. Make 2 double crochets starting here from the first stitch, not the one where the chain comes from, the next one. 1 double crochet and then another double crochet here in the next stitch. Chain 5 and here we have to make 1 treble crochet in the first chain. Yarn over twice, go in the chain, take the yarn, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and one more time, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. From here we continue. The next steps are we need to make 6 single crochets around this treble crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one more, 6. When you turn it this way, this is how it's looking. After this 6 single crochet we need to continue with 6 more around the chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and then go ahead and make 1 slip stitch in the first single crochet. Okay, when we turn it this way, here is the first ring. Skip 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4. In the 5th make 1 double crochet. Chain 5. Then we're going to make the same ring here. Start with 1 treble crochet in the first chain. And then continue with 6 single crochet around the treble crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and then continue with 6 single crochets around the chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and then make slip stitch into the first single crochet. And here is the second ring. Now from here, yarn over, skip another 4 stitches, 1 2 3 4. In the fifth, 1 double crochet, and then 2 more in the next 2 stitches. From here we have to start repeating the steps. Chain 5 like we did here, and then make the first ring, then skip 4 stitches, 1 double crochet, chain 5, make the second ring, and I'll wait for you at the end of the row. Here you can see how far I've come. My swatch is very small, so I have only 2 repeats, but if you work on a bigger project, you will have many repeats of these steps. So when you reach the end of the row, you must, after the last ring, as usual, skip 4 stitches, 1 2 3 4, and you need to make 3 double crochets after that. I've made the first one, here is the second, and the last is actually here in the chain at the end. And this is how it's looking so far. Okay, let's now start row 3. Chain 3 and turn. Make again 2 double crochets in the next 2 stitches, here and here. Chain 2, and now we're going to make the puffs. We're going to make 3 puff stitches here in the stitch between the rings, right here. Yarn over, going to the stitch, pull up a loop. Repeat these steps 4 times. We have 1 here, 2, 3, 4. Yarn over, pull through all loops on the hook except the last one, then yarn over and pull through these 2 loops. Chain 2, chain 3. Now let's continue. We have 2 more puffs. Yarn over, go again into the same stitch, pull up a loop, repeat 4 times, 2, 3 and 4. Yarn over, pull through all loops except the last one, yarn over, pull through both loops. Chain 3 again, and 1 more puff in the same place, yarn over, go into the stitch, pull up a loop, repeat 4 times, yarn over, pull through all loops except the last one, and yarn over, pull through the remaining 2 loops. And these are the puff stitches. After the third puff stitch, chain 2, and here we need to make 3 double crochets, here, here and here. 1, 2 and 3. Chain 2 again, and then repeat the same steps between the next 2 rings. 1 puff, chain 2, 1 puff, 1 puff, chain 3, 1 puff, chain 3, another, the third chain puff, all into the same stitch. After the last group of puffs, when you reach the end of the row, chain 2 and then go into the last stitches to make 3 double crochets. 1, 2 into the last stitch, and the third one is into here, into the chain at the end. Now let's move to row 4. Chain 3 again, turn, make the usual 2 double crochets at the beginning of each row, and after we're done with that, let's start with the next steps. Here into this chain space around the chain we need to make 2 single crochets. Then around this chain between the first and the second puff make 4 single crochets. 2, 3 and one more, 4. Between the second and the third puff also 4 single crochets. 3 and one more, 4. Here around this chain 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. After that, when you reach these 3 double crochets here, make another 3 double crochets above them, 1, 2 and 3. This is how it's looking, and from here repeat the same steps. We have 2 single crochet, 4 single, 4 single, 2, and then finish the row with 3 double crochets. And this is how it's looking so far. For row 5, chain 3 again, turn, make 2 double crochets at the beginning, and after that chain 5, make 1 single crochet here in the stitch above the middle puff. So basically you have 2 options. Here, from here to here we have 12 stitches. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. The first option is so you can be as much as possible close to the middle, is to skip 5 stitches and to make the single crochet here, or to skip 6 stitches and to make it here. It's totally up to you, as there's even number of stitches we cannot, there's no middle stitch here, so just choose the stitch that it looks better for you. Here I'm going to skip 6 stitches, and actually I'm going to make this stitch into the 7th stitch. I think this looks more centered above the middle puff. And from here chain 5 again and make 3 double crochets above the double crochets from the previous row. Chain 5 again and repeat the same steps. The next single crochets in the stitch above the middle puff, chain 5 again and I'll wait for you at the end of the row. And finish the row the same way as the previous row with 3 double crochets at the end. For row 6, start again with chain 3, turn and make 2 double crochets, and after this 2 double crochets, chain 5, and now we're going to start working on the next row of rings. The same way as in row 2, we need to make 1 treble crochet in the first chain, and then around the treble crochet 6 single crochets. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then turn and continue with 6 more single crochets around the chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's squeeze one more, 6. Then slip stitch into the first single crochet to finish the ring. Now that we're ready with this, make 1 double crochet above the single crochet from the previous row. Chain 5, 1 treble crochet in the first chain, and then 6 single crochet around the treble crochet and 6 single crochet around the chain. Okay, when you're done with the second ring, just go ahead and make 3 double crochets above the double crochets from the previous row. 1, 2, and 3. And from here, chain 5, make the first ring, 1 double crochet above the single crochet, then chain 5, make the second ring, and finish the row. In my case, I'm going to finish the row here, but you can continue with these repeats until you reach the end of your row. And here I'm just going to finish my row with the usual 3 double crochets in the last stitches. It's very nice stitch, perfect for some lacy spring autumn scarves. So I really hope you enjoyed making it. From here you have to repeat rows 3 to 6 over and over again until you reach the desired length. And this is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!